Today, I'm going to do an account review / showcase of where I am in the game. Seeing how it's almost going to be the half anniversary, I want this video to be more like a time capsule of where I was at this point. I am really enjoying the game, and there could be improvements in other areas, but we will have to see what the devs say in the event. When I first started to play this game, I did not re-roll my account, so whatever I got on my first few rolls, I stuck with. When I was first into these type of games, I would re-roll for hours for the best units. But over time, I realized it killed my love for the game, and most of the time, I would quit not long after. Well, let me show you my collection of Nikkes first. Let me go through the Nikkepedia here, and let me filter by company. Well, if you happen to see my other video where I rolled for 300 plus units, you would have noticed where I got most of the SSRs were from the company of Elysion, and as you see here, I have them all collected. Yeah, I was shocked by only getting it from this one company for most of the pulls there, but let me go ahead and show you from Missilis now. For Missilis, I have almost all of them. The only ones I'm really missing from the regular pool would be either Adme or Laplace. For Laplace, I did pull on her banner. I think I did about 50 pulls and I did not get her. As for the Sin and Quincy, they are liberation units, so I will get them eventually. The one I was working with before was Quincy, but I had to jump ship as soon as the Nihilister arrived just so I could go ahead and get her on my team. But as soon as I finish pulling her, I'll go ahead and go back to Quincy here. And let me go ahead and go to Tetra. As for Tetra, as you can see as well, I got most of their units too. The only one I'm missing is Viper, and for her as well, I did pull on the banner. I think about 30 to 50 pulls, and I did not get her as well. But for everyone else, even the limited time units like the Winter Rupee. And now let me go ahead and show you my Pilgrims here. As for the Pilgrims, I am just missing two, Snow White and Rapunzel. As for Nihilister, I am rushing her, but I'm not rushing her how like the other players are, where they would be doing every mission 30 points. For me, I'm just completing the missions that I get for free, and then I would just refresh 3 times and complete those. That's all I'm doing, so I will get her pretty soon, sooner than the free-to-play players or people that are not rushing, but not as fast as those other players there. And when I was still stuck at the wall, the 2 Pilgrims that kept arriving over and over was actually Isabel and Haran. I managed to get them both to LB2, and I was still stuck at the wall, but luckily I did manage to pass the wall eventually. And as in terms of the Pilgrim molds, I've only had really one successful Pilgrim mold, and that was with Scarlet. Yeah, I managed to bring her home with just that one Pilgrim mold. Let me show you my abnormal units. I was lucky to get all of the collab units within 20 pulls each. I don't know if they will ever do a rerun on these banners, so if you're watching this in the future or you're just now starting, the only really useful one is Makima. She has a taunt and has invincibility for 7 seconds. Still, there are plenty of units that are viable with the right comp in this game. Yeah, let me go ahead and show you my Overload and the T9 manufacturer gear. So here for Modernia, I do have 2 pieces. I'm still trying to build her, but man, SI just does not drop the equipment. Here for Leader, yeah, you see I'm still building her, but I mean, she's just a support unit, so I use the rocks and all my upgrades for the attacker units there. Rupee, I like her a lot. She's mostly part of my main squad through the whole campaign here, just because at the time I didn't have a lot of units because I was saving a lot of tickets to break the wall. So she stuck around for a long time, and so she does have 1 overload gear and also 1 just manufacturer there. And for Scarlet here, I had barely not long ago managed to get the arm and the boots. So now she does have all of her gear overloaded, but I am trying to get more rocks because a lot of these equipment need to be re-rolled, so I need to get more rocks so I could go ahead and improve her stats there. You see Haran there. See Senti, yeah, so Senti was another big one. Yeah, I gave her 2 pieces there just because I was trying to some of the reasons why I have a lot of these units that have overloaded gear, besides the Pilgrims, is because I was trying to be a Nihilister in story mode, and I was trying to rush right before she was released, so I was just upgrading their equipment and doing as much as I can to beat her. And this was before the Nihilister bug was known, so I was doing it the hard way. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad I beat her the hard way. I mean, hey, if you beat her the bug way, I mean, no one has to know if you just don't tell them, you know. And also I am also working on Alice as well. I mean, she has 2 pieces right now. It's just that I'm really trying to work on getting Scarlet some better rolls right now. So then that's why I haven't really upgraded these, but I will be upgrading these soon as I have my Scarlet set. Next, let me go ahead and show you how many tickets I currently have. So in terms of for these special banners here, you see I have the 10 ones that we got from the event. I do have 250 gold tickets. I would have actually had more, but since I was so desperate to break the wall and the Modernia banner was being present, I managed to get her to LB1 with regular pulls. But I had about 400 plus golden tickets available since I was just hoarding them from all the other banners. And I just went ahead and just got her twice. So if it wasn't for that, if I did manage to pull her during those banners, I would have had probably 650 plus right now. And for these regular silver tickets, since I already broke the wall, I don't really need to use them right now until I find another unit that I feel I need to put some. I mean, I could technically get another Alice, you know, right now, but yeah, I'm just gonna save these for now. Right now I do have 88 tickets stacked, but for me, I have no rush to use them just because I'm just waiting for more units to be on the banner. And if there's a unit that I really want that I didn't receive during her regular banner and it goes back into the general pool, I'll go ahead and put her on my wish list and go ahead and pull on this banner. But for right now, all I'm doing is I'm just stacking them and just waiting till I have a large amount before I go ahead and use them. Next, we're going to go to the Outpost. Here, just to see my synchro slots really quick so you guys can see how many I have. Right now I have 37 unlocked, and honestly, you do not need this many synchro slots unlocked in my opinion. It's just that for me, I get really lazy on organizing all this and moving some units around. I know that there's some units that I hardly ever use, either in the towers, PvP, or even in Union Raid. So a lot of these I could get rid of in my opinion, but maybe I'll do it one day. It's just that, yeah, for me, I would have to go and research and see which units I need to get rid of before I just go ahead and move them out, just because I don't want to accidentally take one out and then have to wait 4 hours to put them back in. So yeah, I'll eventually clean this up. Almost forgot to mention this, but the top row is all my Nikkes that I managed to max limit break. Not a bad MLB squad, honestly. Yan is there for her thighs mostly. And I'm currently level 224. And then here in the recycling room, so you guys can see my recycling room here. Right now, everything's pretty much in the mid 30s, getting around there, except for abnormal. Yeah, they don't really give out too much abnormal stuff, and even then, I mean, not a lot of people use the units. They just use them for specific purposes. And then next, let me go ahead and show you right here for this research room. You see I have a crap ton of these re-energies. You see almost getting a little over 1200 there, and unfortunately I can't upgrade anymore because I need to get the synchro to 240. So yeah, that's the only downside of that. So please don't buy any of those re-energies. They're a huge scam. And then let me go ahead and show you my infrastructure core. Right now I am on 18, level 18 here, which does get the advising attempts plus 7. Unfortunately, for stage 19, they don't give you anything new. I guess it's something that in the future the devs are gonna add, but in terms right now and what we could get as a player, we get nothing. It isn't until stage 20 you get the extra dispatch. You could send an extra unit out, but other than that, you can't get anything higher than 20 right now. And let me just go ahead and show you what for the liberation here. Yeah, you see right now I'm at 2,910 points. I'm almost gonna reach the next stage here. How I said earlier, I am rushing. I rushed earlier today, and luckily I got each one to 30 points. I was extremely lucky. There was one day where I got each one to 10, and I did refresh one time on each, and then I got another 10, and I never refreshed ever again. And I like this noise that this thing makes. Alright, this is about it. I hope this game continues for a long while and the devs keep improving the experience. I know in the beginning there were a lot of things that hampered the user experience, such as bugs, skills not working at all, units that would damage your own team, etc. Hope they keep listening to user feedback and improving the game for everyone. Leave a like and a sub if you enjoy the video. I do like to hear from my viewers, so leave a comment on what I can improve on or something you would like for me to cover. Alright, Scrublord out.